I wanted to talk about how I manifested this custom car, my house, my dream husband, all my dream travel experiences without a single manifestation technique. Techniques are the main reason why most people are completely unable to make manifestation work. So instead, I learned what the reality and science behind manifestation actually is, because it is a scientific reality. And when you learn how to actually use it properly, things happen fast and it's a lot of fun. First, you have to understand that to manifest just means matching the frequency of something that is in its vibrational / frequency form in the quantum field. And by matching that frequency, we bring it into our 3D reality. The quantum field is an endless field of energy that surrounds us. It contains every single reality we could ever imagine living in this very moment right now. Right now is all that exists. So all these people talking about what they're going to manifest in the future, you're already way off course, because the future does not exist. It never will. All there is right now. So what's a frequency? A frequency is an emotional state of being. So people writing down all this money they want to have, it's not even the money that they want, or the partner, or the house. All they're wanting is the end product emotional state of being they would experience in their lives if they had whatever it is that they were wanting. So think about whatever it is that you want. What are the emotions that you would experience day to day in your life if you had that thing? So this car, for example, I didn't think that I wanted a custom Porsche that I designed. I wanted the feeling of freedom. I love driving fast. I love the open road. I love a good car that can go balls out fast. And I love the freedom to choose the colors, to choose the materials, to design how that's all put together. All of it goes back to freedom for me. So what I did was I just imagined I already had all of this, all of the freedom of a happy, healthy marriage, the freedom of this car, the freedom of having endless abundance, never needing to worry about finances. That is freedom to me. And if you think about mainstream manifestation culture, it's all done with an energy of wanting and trying to get so excited to have this thing because you don't have it. So the frequency that you're matching is not having, and the quantum field is a mirror. It only mirrors back to you exactly how you feel about that thing. So I decided to live in my mind as if I had all of these things. I had $85K of debt. I had a really toxic, unhealthy relationship. I had a crappy car, a basement apartment, and didn't even have its own bedroom, didn't have windows you could even see outside from. But in my mind, my Porsche was in the driveway. In my mind, when I went to bed at night, I was going to bed in a real bed. I didn't have a real bed. So I just lived in the mental state of already having. And when you already have something, you're not flying high vibe excitement because you have this thing. You're just, this is my life now. So for me, it was more like a casual shrug. I didn't do any techniques. I just imagined in my mind that it was completely normal life for me to have this car in the driveway. It was completely normal life to have a glorious bed that I could sink into at night. It was just normal life that I'd be coming home to my dream spouse. But the problem is, people look around, they see what doesn't match their imagination, and they feel lack. So they achieve lack because that is their feeling. Their feeling is the broadcast. The broadcast is the frequency. And unless you're matching the frequency identically, it's not going to come. Second most important piece, it doesn't just fly out of the sky onto your lap. The car didn't just drive into my driveway, right? So a lot of people don't understand that the most important aspect after matching a frequency, if you're doing that part right, is inspired action. Usually it's a thought you wouldn't normally think, to do something you wouldn't normally do. And because it's something you wouldn't normally think, to do something you wouldn't normally do, most people completely disregard it. They don't even notice that it's there. And the biggest kicker, especially that I noticed for myself, is the inspired action had nothing to do with what I was wanting, but I followed it to wherever it led me, and where it led me was fast into my manifestations. So if you can get clear on that, what is the end product emotional state you want to feel by having what you want? Can you get yourself into a state of total delulu that you have the thing already, in a term of normalcy, of meh, this is my life, a casual shrug? Then can you notice and then be brave enough to follow the inspired action that comes, that will lead you there? And above all else, can you drop trying to figure out how it's going to happen. As soon as you try to figure out how it's going to happen, it's gone, you're off, it's not happening. Because how is not our business. Your conscious mind can only perceive 5% of your reality, literally. It is 5% in control of anything. And most people are using their conscious mind to do manifestation techniques. They're using their conscious mind to try to figure out how they're going to make something happen. You're completely off course. You have to trust in all that you can't see, because that is what manifestation is. We can create one of two ways: using matter to change matter, using that which is around you to change something, or use frequency to change matter. But you have to go all the way into one or the other direction. Otherwise, you're crossing signals. It's not going to happen. So if you want help, I have a high-level community where we don't deal with fluffy manifestation techniques. We don't talk about wishing, dreaming, wanting. We talk about the way we want to feel at the end of the day in our lives, regardless of what we have. And then we get there and celebrate the results in real time together, because we're doing it in a way that makes it happen. Comment reality below and I'll send you a personal invitation if you want to join us there.